Good morning, my loves. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my loves, badasses, beautiful souls. How are you doing today? This is Jasmine, also known as the Healing One, owner of I Am Healing One LLC, and your favorite spiritual health and wellness expert, and that crystal lady. So, as you can see on this screen, my favorite thing to talk about right now is the self-love journal, crystals, reflection, and rituals. So I've been talking about it all week, sharing different tips and tricks on how you can personalize it for yourself. Make changes in your healing journey, your journey of self, your journey of self-discovery by choosing to prioritize your self-love and to fall in love with every part of you, right? So I wanted to just share a quick tip on love. A lot of people ask me about, when they're working on love, um, it tends to draw in maybe not the best relationship potentials. So you'll get a lot of phonies, a lot of fakesters, a lot of faux beaux or gals that will vie for your attention. Move. Why you got to get right up under me? Move. Mm. That will vie for your attention and do whatever it takes to get you. They will love bomb you. They will do all the things, pull out all the stops, and you kind of fall in. You fall for it. You give into it because you want to be loved, right? Maybe you've been hurt. Maybe there are past relationships that you thought were going to be the one and they weren't the one. Whatever it is. And I get a lot of people asking me, how can I guard myself against that? How can I help myself, in this quest for love to meet the one, to not give in or be fooled by the fakesters, the phonies, the pranksters, all of the fuck boys, fuck gals, that want to waste your time. How can you guard yourself or make sure that you can make better decisions so that you're not choosing the trifling ones, but instead being able to choose the right one for you and you're the right one for them, the best fit, right? And so one of the crystals that I love to recommend are agate. Trying to hold it so that the lighting, you can see it. And you see it comes in different colorings. So this is agate, and it's beautiful hues of reddish brown, orange, almost pieces that are translucent. And I recommend agate because it is a very grounding piece, very grounding, stabilizing energy, right? And so what tends to happen, the reason we give in to the love bombers, the reason we give in to the phonies, the fakesters, the fuck boys, the fuck gals, is because there's a part of us that is so desperate, so ready to be loved, to accepted, to be wanted, to be a part of something, to not be alone, right? So yes, you absolutely have to work on your self-love. That is priority number one. You cannot do anything else successfully in a relationship with anybody else if you are not number one working on your self-love. However, in the process of working on your self-love, you can also make sure that you are grounding yourself because again, a lot of us when we get into the healing journey, we tend to get really flighty. We're up here in the clouds with our ancestors, with our angelic teams, with our guides, guardians, protectors, God, goddess, source energy, creator, universe, whatever you believe in, whatever you work with. We're up here doing all this healing, doing all this connection, all this woo-saw and all this beautiful stuff, and we forget that we have to be balanced. We got to come back down into this body and be stabilized and be grounded, feel safe in our bodies, protected in our bodies, steadfast, right? It's a balance of being spirit and being human at the same time, simultaneously operating in both worlds so that you're not too unevenly in one or the other, right? Can't be so human that you ignore your spirituality, can't be so spiritual that you ignore your humanistic self. And so agate, again, let me show it to you for those of you just now coming on. Agate is a beautiful crystal or stone that you can work with to help bring in that balancing, grounding grounding energy. And it does give you information. It helps you to tap into that inner wisdom, which is a large part of being able to see through people, being able to see the lies, being able to see the warning signs, because that's the thing. People can wear masks all day long and they can be damn good at it. But when you're tuned in, tapped in, and listening to that inner wisdom, that inner guidance for yourself, you can get the information clearly from your ancestors, from your angelic team, from your higher self. It is a lot easier to get that clarity so that you take those love goggles off and you see the warning signs, you see the red flags, the yellow flags, the orange flags, the caution signs, and everything else so that you can wave that white flag and keep it moving, right? You're able to see a lot sooner. So instead of wasting years or months or weeks or days, giving energy and attention to those that don't need it and aren't deserving of it from you, you can see them a lot clearly, a lot clearer, a lot more clearly, and make your escape, make your exit. Now, if you're already in a relationship and you're questioning, is this the one? Should I be giving this person this time? We've been going through all this, that, and the other. I don't know. I'm not sure. Come on, what's going on? Again, this is another piece that you can pull in to help take off those love goggles and be able to see clearly, see yourself first and foremost. How are you engaging with this person? Dude, move, move. Y'all know how dogs are. They got to be right up under you. And every time I sit in this chair, they think that's their cue. But you can see yourself more clearly to be able to discern, am I in the right space to be in a relationship? Am I in the right space to be in a relationship with this person? Because again, it could be a great person, great fit, not right timing. Am I where I need to be in my healing journey to be engaging with someone in a relationship? How is this relationship affecting all the other parameters of my life? Right? Is it bringing beneficial energy and beneficial experiences to all the other things in my life? Or is it taking away from, and maybe things are out of order and out of balance, out of priority with me being with this person? And once you've kind of assessed yourself in the relationship or getting into the relationship or being in the relationship, you can look at the other person. How does this person present themselves to me? How do they engage with me? How do I affect them in the parameters of everything else in their life? How does this relationship and me being with them benefit them? So you can look at the two people coming together, or if you're polyamorous, the multiple people coming together. And you can discern from a healthier place of being grounded, being balanced, if this is the right person, the right opportunity, the right experience for you at this time in your life, right? It helps you to kind of take a step back and release the desperation of wanting so much to be with a person, wanting so much for this thing with this person to work out, that you can lose your grasp on it and say, is this the healthiest option for me? Is this the healthiest experience? Am I at my healthiest to be the best for this person, right? Because again, sometimes it could be two great people together, but not right timing. Maybe he or she has to work on some things. Maybe you have to work on some things. So again, Agate is a beautiful piece to bring in for that loving relationship energy that you want to cultivate, that love energy that you want to cultivate. And especially when you're working on self-love, being mindful, because as you're doing all the things, honey, there's a glow that comes in when that self-love revs up. So it's gonna attract. It is going to attract like a light beacon, all the people, all the things. And some of those people, some of those things are not going to be for your best, safest, and highest good. So you always want to make sure that you're tuning in and listening to self first so that you're making the healthiest and best choices for yourself. So thank you for tuning in. If you caught the replay, let me know. Tell me how it went for you as you played with your Agate today. If you already have some on hand, if you don't, hop on over to the shop and grab some because we've got plenty. We'd love to share our crystal babies with you guys. If it's time for you to work with us, make sure that you're clicking that link, whether it be through the hotline, a membership, or working with me personally with some one-on-one services in our retainer packages. You can go to IamHealingOne.org and see all the goodness that we have to offer. The link for the shop is on this video, as well as the link to the membership and to purchase the self-love journal, because that is my bestie right now. I am talking about it every day because it was amazing for me using it, creating it, and now sharing it with you guys and hearing the feedback that I get. I am in love with this whole process. Mwah. I love you guys. Have a beautiful, divinely blessed day and be badass just because you